the there were a couple of reports out there that you guys are engaged in promotion, not just you, but another company also. And I already know your answer, but your background is so good. Can you explain just very quickly, what happens and just kind of assure everybody that Terra has nothing to do with this?
Yeah, I mean, I've seen those things come through too as well, and we have an IR team. We spend a lot of time doing road shows, meeting broker dealers, meeting potential investors, trying to drive buyers into the stock in any way, shape, or form that we can within the legal parameters. There are what they call email lists out there, and I come from white shoe firms, right? So me learning how the penny stock world works was an eye-opening experience, right? So. There's email lists out there that put out, promotions on companies, and generally those promotions result in sell-offs and that type of thing down the line. So our company doesn't engage in that type of activity, but it doesn't mean that shareholders that accumulate, in my experience, shareholders that accumulate large blocks of stock that at cheap prices that want to get out of them bring in that type of buying on their own. So that type of activity happens. It just is what it is. We try not to get hung up on the day-to-day swings, and I know it's especially hard for me because, again, I come from that side, so it's been really difficult for me personally to disassociate myself with the day-to-day swings and pay attention to saying, you know what, I know what we're trying to do here from an operations standpoint. I know what we're trying to build over here for the long term, and I want to reward the long-term investor. I want to reward the guy that comes in that knows that this is a year building. 2014 should be a nice year for the company, but it's probably also going to have its its bumps and its hiccups. But these are the types of things that happen on a daily basis that affect daily swings. And again, I try to remove myself as much as possible from the situation, but it's a reality of the industry, and it is what it is. And our ultimate goal, I think I've said publicly before, is to graduate the company up to an exchange. And I think those types of activities don't happen as prevalent in those types of environments. So,
right. Oh yeah, it's been frustrating for others too. I've even had kind of a newer CEO to the sector who's not he doesn't have the financial background, and he took offense that somebody would suggest that he was doing promotion, and he just wasn't aware of the games that take place. That he's not the one ordering the promotion. So I'm glad you cleared that up, and then I'm